we talk about supply chain planning, we're talking about the decisions that you have to make to keep running and managing the supply chain you currently have. You have a lot of options in your supply chain. It's a complex network. Almost certainly you've got warehousing, you often have production, you have transportation decisions. Where do I stock materials? What materials do I stock in this place versus this place? What's my strategy for postponing configuration? It's a devilishly complex system that you have to run and manage. And when you get it wrong, trucks don't get to where they're supposed to be. You run out of raw materials and your enterprise grinds to a halt. Your customers get mad at you, and when they get mad, they leave. If you don't have planning excellence in your supply chain, you will not survive. However, making the best of the supply chain you have is not the same thing as making a supply chain that you need to survive next year and the year after and the year after. Design is about taking the step back to look at the supply chain I've got and then figure out what's the supply chain I should have based on the situation I'm facing. If I don't do supply chain planning activities and management, if I don't do them successfully, I'm not going to survive. But if I am doing them successfully, if I have a great supply chain planning organization and the environment changes, it doesn't matter how good my planning is, I'm going to get wiped out because I have the wrong supply chain for where I'm going to be next year or the year after. So to me, it's a paradox. Which one is more critical? This one that you must have, supply chain planning, or this one that you must have, supply chain design? If your goal is to survive and thrive over the long term, you must have supply chain planning excellence and you must have supply chain design excellence. Both are necessary. Both will keep your company alive, and the lack of one or the other is gonna kill you.